Hello, and welcome to Let's Sip and Talk with Frema. Today we have on Mr. Ronald Boo Davis. Today he's going to talk about his life skills, his mentoring skills. He also was a pro ball player, as well. So we're going to discuss different topics with him, his journey. And again, this is just for motivation so people can see it from other people's perspective and maybe feel a little oomph in themselves to want to do something a little different. So we'll just wait until he joins, and I hope every great Sunday today. It started a little rough for me today because our lights was out for seems like forever since last night, so that was a bummer. Thank God it came back on around maybe 12ish today. So thank goodness for that. So we're just going to wait until he comes on. What are you guys cooking today for Sunday? Are y'all cooking anything good? I'm not telling y'all what we had. We had Little Caesars.
Hey there, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
Okay, so I was just giving them a little insight that we just want to speak about, your mentoring skills and your journey and what got you where you at. Just to give us a little history and motivation for our younger generation. So we'll go ahead with you. Can I call you Boo
Okay,
or Ronald? Which one would you prefer?
either one you comfortable with. All my friends call me Boo, so it's all good.
Okay. So go ahead and tell us a little about yourself.
All right, so yeah, my name Ronald Boo Davis. I got the nickname Boo from my cousin. So I come from Chicago. Grew up in a really neighborhood, and you know how it is coming from the ghetto, man. You just every little piece of hope, like you try to hold on to that hope. And so I just want to be somebody one day, and I never got distracted from my dream, and my dream was to just be somebody, whether it was sports, whether it was entertaining, whatever it was. I just want to be somebody. So I
Right.
just kept in mind. And then I had my younger siblings who's always looked up to me, and with them looking up to me, they put more pressure on me to always do the right thing. And so just coming from nothing and watching my mother and my grandmother, struggle and work every day, I just want to make them proud. So I just want to
Right.
make them proud. So I ended up graduating from high school, playing ball, playing sports. I played every sport, and got to college, graduated from college. So I was like the first one in my neighborhood to graduate from college and go on to play like a professional sport. So that was real big.
Oh wow. So I know you mentioned you're from Chicago. So was it how it is now? They're trying to say it's like so bad. Was it as bad then when you were growing up? The gangs, the violence, all that stuff in Chicago?
Yeah, Chicago has always been bad. It was just more structured then because you had the old OGs, what we call them. You had those. They was making us go to school instead of like hanging out. Like especially like the kids that they seen potential and seeing that they was on the right track. They didn't mess with us. Like we was allowed. We got that pass. We was athletes. We got that pass, and they allowed us to be us. Now you did have some that got distracted and tried to veer off into that avenue, but that was never my case. I just used common sense. Like I was cool with all the gangs. My family was in the gang, so I didn't have to be in the gang because I knew everybody. But being in Chicago, man, it's gangs on every corner. So you're affiliated or associated somehow, some way.
Wow. So with that being said, like you said, you were affiliated in some way, but they didn't force you to be in a gang. So they
No, I
forced you
was
to go to school and better yourself because that's something you wanted to do from a little kid.
yeah, because I mean, like I said, they seen the path that I was never like trying to gang bang and be tough and out there hanging on the corner. Of course, I'm hanging with my friends, and that's what they did. But even my friends, when something is about to go down, they'll be like, "Hey, man, you need to go on, go to the crib, or go to the park, or go do something else, because it's about to go down." So, no, they was always kept me on the right track. So I appreciate my hood for that.
Wow, so that's seeing it different from a different perspective because you know a lot of us don't hear that side of the story. That you always think the gangbangers is they're going to what they call it when they try to fight you in. I can't think of the word
Like,
where you have to be in a
yeah,
gang.
it's kind of
Initiate
like
you.
how to, yeah, this year, yeah. No, that was never the case. Because, like I said, my family, all my family gang bang, and they did that. So everybody knew me already, but they just knew that I was always into sports. And so I didn't even have to take that path. I just focused on me and focused on my goal and my dreams.
What kind of sports are you or did you start out doing? I know you mentioned all of them. Which one are you
So,
best at?
I started out baseball is my first love. Started out playing
Okay.
baseball, and then I grew up right across the street from the park. So growing up right across the street from the park, I'm there every day. So they just taught us how to play everything. So I played baseball, football, floor hockey, water polo. I was a lifeguard. Man, we did everything: tumbling, wrestling, track and field. We did everything.
Oh wow, that's good. So you didn't just do one thing. You had your hands in all kind of baskets.
Yeah, I was literally out the house like all day. But my grandmother, because I live with my grandmother, my mother, she was always working and she had my younger siblings. So, and plus she moved out south. I wanted to stay on the west side with my grandmother. So, yeah, I was just always be at the park. I was always at the park, just playing sports. Yeah.
So once you graduated from high school, did you have any trial tribulations, or did you go off to college? Did you go overseas somewhere? Like what drove you to do to move on from Chicago?
Yeah. So after high school, yeah, I graduated from high school, went to a junior college down in Southern Illinois. That was cool. Um, I just want to be away from the hood. Like I seen that, I lived that, I lived in it. I just want to be away. That my family can come somewhere and visit me as opposed
Right.
to staying there and getting into whatever we can get into. So I just want to be away. My family can come see me playing basketball, come to some games, travel and do things like that. I always want to travel, so that was one of the things I just want to do.
So did you play basketball? Was it in the States or were you overseas with the
So,
basketball?
all right. So, bam, I played basketball, high school, graduated, went to junior college, played basketball. Then I earned a scholarship to play basketball at Division One, which is UW Milwaukee. So, graduated from UW Milwaukee. Then my first job was in Israel, playing professional basketball in Israel. Yeah. So after Israel, I left Israel that summer, came back. I played in the NBA Summer League with the Chicago
Okay.
Bulls and the Indiana Pacers. So I played NBA Summer League, and then that was cool. That lasted for the summer. And then I went back to Italy. I went to Italy for 4 years. After I left Italy, I went some everywhere after that. So I ended up playing professionally for 2 seasons.
Well, that's very, very. I seen all your jerseys. It's
Yeah.
like whoo, I
No,
love
it
that's a
was an
lot.
awesome. Like that was one of the best experiences I could ever like even dreamed of. Like being in some of these countries, speaking some of these languages, living like trying to adjust to their culture and eating their food and seeing how they live. Like it was very humbling.
Well, that's a little boo. You know, someone that feel like they're in the hood and they're stuck and can't get out. What would you tell them?
I would say try your best to stay focused. Like I know it's so easy with so many distractions and so many obstacles. Just don't lose sight of who you are. Like stay true to yourself. 'Cause that's what I did. I just stayed true to myself. I didn't let no one distract me and get away with my dream. Like I just wanted to be somebody. Like I said, I didn't know what it was going to be. I just wanted to be somebody. So I just kept straight, man. I didn't try to veer off and be nothing that I wasn't. And I'm still that way today. Like I'm very humble. I'm very I'm a genuine, loving person. I really care about the youth. So I just want to keep my mind focused on my path and my journey. And
Right.
all the people that was along with the ride, I appreciate them a lot.
Well, it sounds like you had a heck of a journey and an amazing one at that. So that's awesome. I see
Yeah.
some on your shirt. Do you have like a clothing line? Do you do anything? What's on the shirt?
So this is my coaching. So I'm an assistant coach at high school here, boys varsity. The name of the school is Winfield. But I also do have a clothing line, and I do have a comprehensive sports company. So the clothing line is Fame, PHAME, which stands for performance, health, and motivation every day. So I try to live by those things. I try to perform. Of course, our health is very important, and motivate. I'm all about motivating these kids, these younger generations, even adults. Like I love motivating. That's my purpose. That's what I do, and I love it.
So what made you decide to get into the mentoring side of it? Is it because of the how you grew up in Chicago and how some
Yeah.
kids are not fortunate enough?
So to be quite honest, it started with my sibling, my younger sibling. Like I said, I'm the oldest of 7 kids between my mother and father. And so just having them looking up to me and always trying to follow up, I just know I had to do the right things all the time. And then that led to just seeing some of the kids, how we grew up with, less unfortunate, not privileged at all, had to grind for everything. And I didn't really have, of course, we had older guys that's pushing us, but we didn't have really guys like professional guys to come back to the neighborhood and talk to us and give back. So that was my whole thing, like turning pro. Like I always wanted to come back and give back and try to help out any way I could and inspiring kids. It just happened to be my journey.
That's awesome. How did it make your younger siblings feel to know that their big brother is playing with the Bulls, the Chicago Bulls? Like, how did it make them
Oh,
feel? How did it make you feel to make it for them?
I was gonna say, of course they was proud. Of course my family was happy. Anytime you're associated in the NBA, whether you got your whole foot in the door or you just at the door, anytime you're associated with the NBA is a dream come true. And then playing against some of the guys that I seen on TV, that we see on TV, that was like, whoa, as I'm really here. Like I'm just a kid from the west side of Chicago that come from not much and getting to travel and see some of these coaches and some of these people and be in that atmosphere, that was like, man, a dream come true. Like I couldn't believe it.
That's awesome. Look, my sister said you didn't tell them that you were born in Chicago. I was born in Chicago, but we moved when I was a baby. So,
Yeah, born
but
and raised. That time always born and raised.
okay. So look, we might be cousins. What school did you attend in high school?
So I went to Marshall. I went
You
to
said more.
Marshall.
You said Marshall.
Yeah, Marshall.
You said you went to West Elementary.
Yeah, I went to
But
Marshall Commandos.
okay. So it's interesting. Fulton. We got a lot that's going on. We gotta be careful. So now with your clothing line, so you still do the mentoring and everything, right? In your hometown?
Yes. So no, right now I'm living in Arizona. I've been living out here like 2.5 years. So so it started back after like close to me retiring back in 2016. Retired, but I was still doing mentoring even when I was playing professional. Like I was go over, no matter what country I was in, I would go to like the juvenile detention center. I would go to orphanages. I would go to wherever they was hosting basketball camps and just talk to the kids. And them like just like one thing about the kid, you can't play no kid. Like they know it when he's genuine. They know when you speaking genuinely. And then I just shared my story with them. They felt it. I inspired them, and then just seeing how I inspired those kids early on, I'm like, maybe I got a future in this. This is what I'm meant to do. And so, just speaking to God, He guided me in the right directions to lead these kids and inspire these kids and motivate and push them. And so, I love doing it. That's what I do.
Well, that's amazing, and I applaud you for even taking the time out of your busy schedule to mentor the children, to give them hopes and dreams, because a lot of them do not have that. So it takes
Yeah,
individuals
no,
like
that's
you.
that's the whole thing. Especially like I work at one of these it's an at-risk youth thing, and it's just, man, these kids are like, the behavior wise, all of them have behavior backgrounds, so they some of the worst of the worst. And just listen to them. Like what they like most is taking our time out of our schedule and listen to them. Like some of them don't even, they don't want to be gang banging and they don't want to be, but they're a product of their environment. That's all they know. That's all they're around. So when they listen to me and I'm sharing my story about basketball and coming from nothing, and oh man, they drawn in and they want to make a change. But I mean, it's funny because some of them gonna change and then some of them just not. It's just that's what they used to. They can't get out, and so it's a sad situation, but my job is to just continue to get them hope. Even when they're not believing in themselves, I'm going to give you hope anyways.
Right, right. And that's what I wanted people to get out of this, this discussion, this interview, with
Yeah,
you is just to motivate our younger generation because right now we need that. What are your thoughts
that's
on
where it
everything that's
starts.
going on right now? From
Man,
Corona,
between the
from the
corona, between
protests.
the riots, between everything, yeah, it's just crazy. Um, but I think with this time, it was important for us to tune in with ourselves, tune in with our loved ones, tune in with, the people that surround it. Try to. So I'm real big on. Before I was kind of a quiet guy, staying to myself, but now I'm real big on networking and meeting new people and just talking and conversating and things of that nature.
And that's the truth. And that's what I say when I go live on Let's Sip and Talk with Freema. Like you said, it's just talking and discussions and sharing knowledge,
Yeah,
because what
yeah,
you went
exactly.
through, somebody might be going through it. So
That's the thing. Like, no matter what we go through, somebody's always going through something worse, or no matter what we have, somebody have less. And so that'd be my message to you. Like, don't look at what you have. Like, look at the bigger picture of where you headed. Look where you're going.
exactly.
My training company that I started, basically started that with my kids, just getting them outside. They was in the house playing video games, and I'm like, nah, we got to go outside and do. We got to be, we got to work out. We got to do some stuff. So I turned that into a mentoring, education, and training service. So that's been going.
Okay.
That's been doing.
Have you ever thought about doing that online? Because I know a lot of parents like myself, their children is gaming all day long. So they're technology savvy. So have you ever thought about online for the kids?
I did a couple of Zoom sessions. What the Zoom session looked like. We probably work out for like 15, 20 minutes of ball handling and just having conversation and working out. They showing me their skills and I'm showing them different new skills. And yeah, we do Zoom sessions from time to time.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to link up with you because I got two daughters. One to be
Okay.
16 and one is 13. One is big on basketball and one is big on football.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Anytime.
yeah,
Just let me know.
that's okay.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I love like meeting new kids and hearing their story and see what they're trying to do in life and help them try to
Right.
figure it out. Yeah, that's what it's about.
So what's the information for your clothing line if someone wants to purchase you?
So right now, I'll tell you a little bit about the clothing line. When I first started Fame, it was like 2012. So it was spelled FAME, like the regular Fame. But I was like, uh, I want to change it because a lot of people was using the regular Fame, and I want to change. I want to be different. So I came with the PHAME, and that's when I added the performance, health, and motivation every day, which is something we need to live by every day. Whether you working at a job, whether you need at school, you need to perform, you need to worry about your health. So it pertains to your everyday life. And so I did have a website for that. The website is down because I'm rebranding everything. So right now I just have Instagram, which is Fame Creation. Actually, no, it's Fame Brand. So it's PHAME_brand. You can find me there. And then my basketball academy is Fame Basketball, PHAME Basketball. So I'm uploading all the videos of me with the kids, different conversations, different workouts. Yeah, it's a pretty fun thing I got going on right now.
Okay. Well, that's awesome. Again, I know I already said this, but I can't say it enough. It's inspirational to hear, someone share their story and also motivate people at the same time. You know me, I was trying to refrain from saying it, but I guess what we should say, a black man. motivating our children, our generation. So we really appreciate you. We really do.
I appreciate you for having me on. I appreciate everything that you have going on. And yeah, we just keep it moving, keep inspiring one another. That's what it's about.
Right.
Like our young generation, they need us. They need all of us role models to step up. I know some of us may not be comfortable with, sharing our story or whatever, but what's the sense of having knowledge and not share it? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. That's something we just talked about Friday night. What's the use of having the knowledge and not sharing it?
Yeah, because I mean, most of us come from the same background. Like most of the ball players I play with, most come from the ghetto. Most come from not having much. Most come from a single family home, a broken home. So it's like, man, that hope, that faith. That's why, like, I go by faith. Like, faith is very strong. Hope is very strong. You might not have. You could take everything from me, but you're not gonna never take my hope, my joy, my faith. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Like my sister
Yeah.
says, nothing wrong with sharing that hope, giving the kids hope, even giving adults hope,
No,
so
I'm gonna say even adults, because I work with adults clients too, as when I'm mentoring, when I'm doing the life skills mentor. So we work with adults too, and it's like some of them are like worse than the kids. So giving them hope is a great big thing too. Just having conversation with them, because it's mostly like they don't have anybody to talk to. They don't have anybody to share their dreams or help even push them to understand their dreams. So that's why I step in at.
yeah, that's amazing. That's so awesome. You hear the mentorship for the children rarely, so you rock it. That's good. That's good stuff to do.
Yeah, because I mean,
That's
back
more
in
of what we
Chicago, I'm
need
just doing it
around
with the
here as well.
kids. Mm-hmm.
But definitely send your information over because I know someone can utilize you in some capacity, whether it's joining your
Yeah, I
mentor
got
program.
Facebook, Instagram. I don't really use Snapchat and all that like that, but Facebook, Instagram, I'm always responding. I'm replying to every message when I can, and yeah, I'm just here, man. Whenever you need, whoever need help or to have a conversation about anything, I'm here. At least I'm
That's
all ears.
That's good. That's amazing. We appreciate that. And I thank you
Yeah.
so much. I don't want to take up your whole Sunday, but I thank you so much for coming on and sharing this. This was amazing just to know, like you said, where you come from, where you went, where you're going, and you're sharing that with others so they can feel that they can, themselves do something and can relate to you. You don't
Yeah.
boast. You let them feel that you're relatable. You came from where they came from, and that's
No,
amazing.
exactly.
That's very
No,
amazing.
I give a lot of thanks to the people that helped raise me, which was mostly women, and then my neighborhood, man, they molded me into a survivor. Like
Sorry to
surviving
hear that.
there, surviving those conditions, like can nothing defeat me. That's how I feel.
Pick her up. Sorry about that. It's always some type of interruptions going on.
It's all good. It's all good.
But yeah,
But yeah,
I thank you again.
this is something great you have going on. So thanks for having me. I
Uh,
appreciate it. If I need to come back on, just let me know. I'm pretty sure I have some more things going. So just let me know. Yeah, I'm here.
Well, thank you so much. It was an honor, and I appreciate you as well. Shout out to Alan. We appreciate you. And
My
don't
boy
forget to send me your
Alan.
information in inbox.
Okay, I will. I'll do it right now.
All right. Thank you. And you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Be amazing. Be the great person you are. Until next time, we'll definitely do this
All right.
again.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. You're welcome. That was great, great feedback. Just to see a black man, and I hate to say it like that, but sometimes it needs. He's giving back. A lot of people make it and they don't come back to the hood, as we say. They don't come back to where they come from to mentor the kids, to give back to them, to give them hope. Like you heard it yourself, he came from nothing and he came out saying, I want to do something with my life. I want to be someone. I don't want to sit around and just gang bang or what have you. He seen it. He was close to it, but he didn't do it. We just have to continue to motivate. And I think I say this probably every time. We have to continue to motivate our younger generation. We got to continue to give them hope, people. We don't support them and stand by them and motivate them, they're going to fall to the streets. And then it's going to be nothing else we can do about it. So we have to start now. I've been having these young gentlemen come on, older gentlemen, what have you, people that was pro ball, former. It doesn't matter. If they did it, our children can do it, y'all. We have to support them. And again, don't have them scared to travel. He was in Israel. And he said in plenty other countries that we probably never even thought we'll get to. And we have to motivate our children.
Another thing that I always see is when it comes to finances, that's when a lot of parents back off, but there's always a way around it.
Let me say this. I ain't mean to interrupt you, but April shared something with me, and it bothered me to my soul. She works in financial aid, if you don't mind me saying it. You know, she helps children get into college, give them the avenues they need to take to get where they need. And you know what? She reached a lot of parents that don't sign those loan papers. Am I right?
They